Good morning, Orchard STEM School. This is Mr. Hoydick, the art teacher. Today we are going to move into part 2 of our Draw a Cityscape lesson. And as you can see, I have my drawing from last week. And I've started some details, windows and shadow, that sort of thing. Now, up in the corner of my screen, I have my example. You can have that on your iPad or device to look at, to see the details that you'll need to add or you'll want to add. And what I'm going to do is sort of go from building to building. Today, I'm going to start with the terminal tower. And the terminal tower is this tall, skinny building. And what I really need to do to start it is add a side to it. Now, I'm just going to freehand this, but I can use a ruler if I want. And what I did was draw a diagonal here and add a side. And right here I can add a side. And I'll add a diagonal here. And I'll add a diagonal here and here. And so what I just did was added a side to my building. Now the terminal tower has little things that stick out on the edges, and it also has little spires or spikes on the corners like this all the way up there. And I can see just some details that go across there. Let's put some windows in this area. And I know this is not exactly what it looks like, but I can kind of change my buildings to suit my needs, to make them look how I want. And let's see. We're going to add some shadow here. And of course, down here, this other building is going to be even darker. Sorry about that. And so, even on this darker building, we need to add windows. The area under the bridge that I've already shaded, I want to make darker as well. And I'm missing some windows on the Justice Center. Yeah, there we go. You know what? This top part of the Justice Center, I actually missed some detail and some shadow. The Justice Center is kind of a strange building. It's curvy. And the architects that designed it did that so that it kind of stood out and it looked different. I remember Cleveland before there was a Justice Center. Now I'm going to start on this one. I can't remember which one this is. But you can see, I'm just going to add the windows all the way across. And this building is actually, half of it is in shadow for some reason. I think it's probably because Key Bank. So the Key Bank building over here is casting a shadow on this building. And if I want my lines to be perfect, I can get my ruler in there. and I can clean them up before or after I make details. See? Clean up that one. Make sure the edges of your shadow are nice and clean. I'm going to make one more row of little tiny windows on here. And then, you know what? The other windows almost look like lines. Yeah, there we go. All right, this building here I'm going to make lighter. So I'm not even going to shade any of it. Instead, well, you know what? And I also forgot some windows over here on the terminal tower. And because there are so many windows on every building, it doesn't have to be perfect. When you look at it as a whole picture, you don't have to have every little detail perfect. There we go. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to do this building and then maybe take a break for today and let you guys work on it and catch up. Yeah, this building that I'm working on right now, I don't know what it is. I could go downtown and find out. And it seems to have lots of windows. I'm going to put windows in between here. Yeah, that's nice. And I can work vertically. I just want to line them up. Oh, that one's out of the way. There we go. And I've never counted how many windows I draw on my cityscapes. Some of these are a little bit out of line. Earlier I said out of the way. I didn't mean that. I meant out of line. And I want you guys to be very methodical in how you design your city. Some of you were making other cities than Cleveland. Some of you were making just made up cities, or maybe the cities that you were born in or that you lived in before Cleveland. Yeah. All right, so then there's another building. I'm going to pause it here and let you guys work, catch up on it, and then next time we will add the rest of the details and start worrying about the background and other things on our drawing. Hey, try it yourself. Thanks. Have a great day.